Welcome back, Digital Watch fans, to this new type of video. So I haven't posted in a super long while. I think it's been years, and I decided to try to start posting again. And I'm going to leave out all editing and all production, and try to make these videos just showing you when I can what I'm doing, and fixes, of course. But because life is a bit different for me now, because I have, well, life responsibilities, kids and other stuff, I think that's the only way to do it. So yeah, in this video I will show you two things that I got lately. One is a bit of an oddball for me. It's actually an LED watch, and the other one isn't a watch, but it's watch related. Oh yeah, and I moved. You can now see here my little watch nook, watch tinkering. I have what's left of my collections because I did sell a lot. Yeah, probably that's a subject for another video. I think I have around 50 watches. Used to have 100 and something. And this is my workbench. I don't know if this has been in a few videos by now, but probably a tour of this you would also like. So we'll do that at one point. But now let's see what I've got. And as I said, I'm not going to super edit this. The first one is the watch. I bought it from UK. It was £45, and I will show you what's the intention with this watch. It is in perfect working order. Why I bought this watch is because I do have a body for a Wittnauer Polara LED. That's a super nice watch with a unique design, and the one that I bought was faulty. I think I paid, I can't remember what I paid for it. It was below 100 euros. But yeah, I thought I could fix it. Module was all eaten up by corrosion, so I needed another module to swap it out. It has a Hughes aircraft module, and those are pretty rare. It is the 3-button type module. You can see it has one button here, one that's recessed here, and another one here. So they are tough to find, and I found this watch online, £45. And I'm going to take the module out of this one and put it in the Polara, make a real nice and valuable LED watch, which you will see in this video. And the bloke I bought it from, this guy, I think he's an LED watch collector because he has a lot of watches up for sale. At least he did when I bought this, and they're just amazing, in very good condition. Prices are reasonable. Most of them go on auction. And now this other thing I bought. Let's see if I'm zoomed out enough. Okay, perfect. This I bought from Germany. Yes. And you'll just have to see what it is. Yes, it is wood. There we go. Oops. I don't know why these things make me excited, but let me show you exactly what this is. Okay, so you can probably tell I have a fetish for these type of organizers made of wood. They are brand Rudolf Froom. They make watchmaking tools, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still make them. But I've got two of these, super good qualities, very good for organizing. I have one on the other side as well. And I also have this. But why I need this one? It's a bigger one. Actually, I need something to store parts in, because I have quite a few projects ongoing. And some of them do require parts. And I'm keeping the projects there in those little drawers. But for parts, I don't have somewhere nice to store them. I used to store them here in these drawers, just chucking in there with absolutely no way to organize them. And then I found this. Just look at this. You can already tell that it belonged to a watchmaker because of the brands here: Junghans, Kinzo. Yeah, now look at that. Nice, nice. So at one point, but I won't do a video about that, I will empty these drawers and put all parts in there. Oh, wristwatch check. Come on, focus. I'm wearing an Orient calculator watch. The blue and gold tone buttons version. Super nice watch. If you're on this channel, you know what this is. There's also that version. But yeah, now let's get to swapping the module from this one into the Polara, and you'll just see how that watch looks. It's absolutely crazy. So this is the Polara. Just look at that design. This is bottom and this is top. And before we swap the module, yeah, this is what the busted module looks like. Yeah, it's a huge module. I need to service the buttons, which is not a complicated operation itself. Just have to remove them, clean the gunk, and then use some gaskets. And this top one that has good travel, but this one is stiff. Also the side one is stiff, and these buttons don't have one of those C-clips. You've seen Casio, Citizen, and other brands. They're just friction fit, and I don't know if you can make it up just by, but you can see there is no C-clip sitting around that button. Let me just press it in a bit. You see that? So what you need to do is basically the button is made of a tube and a pin, and the pin goes inside the tube and it's friction fit there. So all you need to do is find a way to grab the head and basically pull it a little harder. So yeah, you can't do it with the tweezers. At least I can't do it with mine because they're not that tough, but I can do it with a pair of flush cutters. If you don't know what flush cutters are, it's on one side they're flush. So this is a flat surface here, and you can grab them and just pull them out. You have to be really careful because you don't have to squeeze with the pliers. What I'm doing right now is find a way of raising this one up. Nope. And there we go. And you can see what I mean by pin. And here is the other end. That is that small tube I was telling you about. So the pin, which is this part here, presses into that. So those are the parts. That's the pin. That is the tube, which looks like a washer. It's a very short tube. Usually they're a little bit longer. And that's the spring, very small spring. I'll clean these up and then just put them back together by squeezing them in. And as for assembly, after you clean them up, I'll just show you how I did it. You just put everything back together in the button space. So you find the right gasket. How to find the right gasket? Well, finding a true spare one would be next to impossible. So you have to just get a set of gaskets that will fit. There we go. Then we are going to insert the button from below. So one thing here, usually before you add the spring, in loads of watches you have a washer that sits on top of the gasket, but in this one I only found it on this button, and I don't think the buttons were ever serviced by how strongly they were fit in place. So I'm assuming that for these ones you don't have to. Okay, the technique is that with your nail you hold on from the inside on the button, and then you just take this one and basically you will try to fit it here on top. This is the tube that I was telling you about that sits on that stud, and you just wiggle it about a bit, try to make it fit. Okay, and it's there. You test it, and to press it in, do use a pair of pliers that doesn't have any serrated jaws. You need straight jaws because you don't want to apply some serrated markings, and just gently squeeze, and that's it. We have a serviced button there. So now it's time to remove the module from this watch, which is a pretty trivial operation. Here we go. Does the module look like this one? Yep, it does. Very happy. There we go. And as you can see, it has this gasket here. And I also have this gasket in the Polara, which is not for ingress protection, but likely to make the module sit higher. And I guess that is it. And this is the back cover for the Polara, which looks a bit different because you can access the batteries from without having to remove this back. So the moment of truth, I didn't catch it on tape because it actually didn't work. Only to find out that the battery covers weren't screwed all the way in place, so they weren't touching against the back covers. But yeah, the watch, as expected, works. And I'll show you a shot on the wrist right now and answer a few questions. So yeah, look at that. I love the bracelet. It's really thick, and they are full links all the way, and it does work as you would expect. New module, super nice watch. Polara signed buckle. It was made by sold under Wittnauer and Longines. Wittnauer it was Longine's name when they started selling in the US. So yeah, trivial thing to do. Swap out the module, clean a few buttons. So yeah, questions. I'm sure somebody will ask, what did you use for cleaning? And for cleaning, I used isopropylic alcohol, technical alcohol, isopropanol, whatever you like to call it. Yeah, it works. Surely there are more advanced watch cleaning solutions, but as long as you're cleaning gunk off of metal, like I did, there is no problem in that. Where do you find the gaskets? This is what I use. So these are gaskets. You can find sets of gaskets you can find on eBay. I think there are a couple of types of these boxes. Just get some, and the way you can't really measure gaskets unless you have like it actually looks like a cone, a very small one, and that's how you gauge them. But to just try them out and see which one fits. Which one fits properly and does squeeze around the tube of the button, so it touches the outer walls, so it makes a seal. Yeah, what else? I think that's it, because this was, as I said, a trivial fix. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.